here in Mufulira, it depends on how you live your life.
Yeah.
I might say things are cheaper in Mufulira, but there is somebody outside there who is saying, in Mufulira I cannot live, things are expensive.
Yes, you are right. Yes, you are right.
So
a place of abundance, Mufulira. In today's video, we are looking at this town, this vibrant town called Mufulira here in the Copperbelt province. I traveled to this place to learn one or two things in this place. I didn't know that Mufulira is one of the safe places to live in, is one of the safe places to do business, also is one of the beautiful town. You know, I was moving with my camera like no man's business from one place to another without any person to intimidate me or to say anything like, what are you filming? And I discovered that Mufulira, there are only 4 languages that are being spoken here, which is English, Bemba, Nyanja, and Lamba. This is a Lamba place here in the Copperbelt province.
Hey, today's video, it's one of the special video, guys, and I'm telling you, I'm so amazed by the look of things here in Mufulira, and I'm so happy that Mufulira is so beautiful. And I've watched a lot of videos concerning Mufulira, but I don't see this beauty of Mufulira here in Mufulira. Hey, I'm telling you, Mufulira is so beautiful. What I see on TV is not what I know about Mufulira. So I'm trying to understand the Mufulira that you don't know. See this Mufulira in my lenses, guys.
Being the place of abundance, Mufulira is not overpopulated like you may think. This is the town center and you can see people, they are moving in the street, but not so many like Ndola, Kitwe, and some other towns here in the Copperbelt province. And this is one of the beautiful place to be and do your business, because this is a place of opportunities and abundance.
How is life here in Mufulira? How is life in terms of businesses, opportunities? How is it?
I think the opportunities are very few. Business. But because of we have a lot of we have shifted like malls, companies, so that has made Mufulira not effective when it comes to business.
Okay. So like Mufulira depends in companies like mines and
let me say company mines, because we don't have any other big company apart from the mines.
Apart from the mines. Okay. So as a youth, how are you trying to cope up with life here?
What from having this part-time jobs we are having. It's just difficult. We don't have companies that can provide jobs for us. So that's why we are even having a lot of the increase of junks. People, they don't have what to do, so they are just in the street smoking, doing things that are not even making sense because of that. If we have a lot of companies, I'm sure it will provide a lot of jobs, and for that, as you will be busy. So we have less time to go around in the towns and making some other things that are not just smoking.
You said your name is? Tresford. Okay. So
there is one thing that he mentioned here that I also observed, which is the malls. I haven't seen any fancy malls around this place, and he was saying that whenever maybe there are a lot of malls, even employment can be there. So there is only one mall as you are getting in the Mufulira, which is near the Mufulira College of Education, which is true what he said, and he explains the challenges and everything they are facing in this town. Each and every town, they've got their own challenges, but Mufulira still remains the beautiful, the safe place to build your business in and to do your business in. So this is one of the beautiful place to be, and I'm telling you, it's one of the safest place to be.
I would love to know one thing about your experience concerning the Mufulira township. Since you shifted from Rwansha to Mufulira and you've stayed here in Mufulira 5 years, what do you think, or what has made you to live this long, spending your whole time here in Mufulira? Because there are people, they might say, oh, life is hard there, so I cannot live there. They move out from the city. So, like for you, your own opinion, what makes you like live here for this time in Mufulira?
Wow. Okay, yeah. The way I understand life is God is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It depends how you are digging it.
Okay.
Yes. So some they can say no, Mufulira life is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Some they say Mufulira life is easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, in my case, growing up in the Copper Belt,
Mm-hmm.
I know the all four corners of Copper Belt.
Okay.
So whatever I want, I know where to touch and where to find,
Mm-hmm.
and where to take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when I'm in Copper Belt, by the way, I'm into business. I learn my own businesses.
Okay.
So growing up here in Copper Belt, I think everything is possible for me here in Copper Belt because I know all the corners. I know all the areas of Copper Belt.
Okay.
Yeah. So that has made me easy to stay here in Copper Belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the cost of living here in Mufulira? Is it expensive or it's not expensive? What can you tell somebody who is like, okay, oh, Timothy, I want to live in Mufulira, I want to settle in Mufulira. How is the cost of living in Mufulira?
Okay. Yeah. The cost of living at the moment is high. Yeah. But and again, it's you to live the way you want. If you want to minimize the cost of living, you can. But if you want to pretend that all is well, then you will live the expensive life, which will not let you to do other projects.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning you will be working on hand to mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you understand your income, then you minimize how to spend your cash, your finances.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you find that the cost of living is low.
Life is about how you spend your money.
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes the way I live my life, it would depend the cost of my living.
Yeah, yeah, for you.
But if I want to just to live a normal life like everyone, it would be normal.
It will be normal, very normal.
Here in Mufulira, it depends on how you live your life.
Yeah, yeah.
I might say things are cheaper in Mufulira, but there is somebody outside you there who is saying, in Mufulira I cannot live, things are expensive.
Yes, you are right. Yes, you are right.
Mufulira, land of abundance as it is often called, is situated in the Copper Belt province of Zambia. The majority of its population is involved in the mining industry. The rest of the population is doing part of trading and running smaller businesses. However, all these things wouldn't have been there had it not been for the copper mine. Mufulira is the copper mine. It is the mine that attracted people there, and it is the mine that still keeps people there.
Almost 71 years ago, I was born in that town, 1946. I lived in Mufulira, a vibrant town on the Copper Belt. Mostly it was a mining town, and virtually everything around it was concerned with mining. Although we lived in Kamchanga, which was not part of mining, but the entire town revolved around the copper mines.
Initial prospecting of Mufulira copper mine started way back in 1923, and by 1933, production had begun. The mine slowly grew to be one of the biggest copper mines, not just Africa, but in the world.
Listening to everything that has been said about Mufulira, Mufulira is being evolved because of the mine which is here. There are a lot of mines and there are still some more that are coming to invest in the same land. So Mufulira has been evolved or has been run because of the mine. That is the main occupation of this area. Also, farming is another thing. So this is the market of Mufulira mine, which is called Ibuteko, and it was built by the government. Talking of the population here in Mufulira, the town is not overpopulated. There are only 200,000 plus people in this town, and you can tell to say that the town is not overcrowded. There are not a lot of people in town center, and you can observe that a lot of buildings that are here, they were built in 1930s, because this town came to be here in 1930s, and they discovered to say this is the land of abundance, where you can do your mining and where you can do your agriculture. So this town is not overpopulated. Even the town is not that much active. You can just see there are not a lot of people in here, and when you observe buildings that are here, like I said, they are those buildings that were built in the time of Northern Rhodesia, and there are very few buildings that are being built in this town. And these buildings that are being built, these are new buildings, and we can say that it is slowly changing the Mufulira town itself. Mufulira town is known to say this is a place where stars are being born. The third Republican president of Zambia, Levi Patrick Mwanawasa, was born here in Mufulira. Also Kalusha Bwalia and Christopher Katongo, who led the Zambia national soccer team to the finals and won the final. Also Felix Katongo. These are some of the famous people who were born here in Mufulira, and that's why this place is called a place where stars are born. would love to see these kinds of videos from me, please kindly support me. Support me whenever I drop any video. Support me. For me to come here, I'm telling you, it is something crazy that happened for me to be here. But anyway, thank God, God was in control. And I had to do this for you guys. I'm so happy to be here in Mufulira, and I'm so happy to see how Mufulira people live and how the town is. I'm so happy to see everything here. You know, when you've been just hearing about the town without visiting the same town, you can think maybe it's this town looks like this town looks like this, but in this video I had to showcase what I've seen in Mufulira and what I feel about an easy investment there. And this side we've got different kinds of things. Mufulira is so beautiful. And I took time to learn nightlife here in Mufulira, and nightlife is so beautiful, I'm telling you. The music was so awesome, and I don't know how to explain Mufulira, I'm telling you. And Mufulira, hey, has left me with a lot of memories. And I visited this beautiful place here. They were selling some beautiful sofas here in Buteko market. This is where they are located, and there is a number there. You know, so many beautiful things about Mufulira that I've learned here. You know, look at this. So many beautiful sofas, and I really enjoyed to see this. And this is one of the quality sofa here in Mufulira. Guys, Mufulira is not what you think. What you see on TV, what you see on social media, some social media, they don't tell you the truth about Mufulira, but I'm here to bring the truth and the whole truth about Mufulira, like the way Mufulira looks. And I'm really enjoying here in Mufulira, guys. I won't go back to Ndola. I won't go back. I'll be living here in the. But anyway, this is another story of another day. So this is one of the beautiful places here in Zambia called Mufulira, and Mufulira is located in the Copperbelt province. Guys, so we are still in Mufulira. You can see what is happening here. This is the beauty of Mufulira that you don't see on TV, and I'm so happy I'm showcasing it.